Your technology thinks it's helpful when it's actually controlling. How a hearty laugh can follow a gut-wrenching moment. Is it genuine joy, or are we masters of deception? That awkward chuckle after someone spills coffee, is it empathy, or a primal urge to avoid awkward silence? We often mask our true feelings. Imagine this. You're at a funeral, forcing a smile. Is that a genuine expression of something? Or is it a performance? A carefully crafted facade to navigate the social complexities of grief? We're adept at hiding our true emotions. It's as if we're all amateur actors, playing roles we're not entirely comfortable with. You tell a terrible joke, and everyone laughs politely. Are they amused, or are they merely sparing your feelings, and their eardrums? That polite laughter, is it genuine amusement, or a carefully constructed act of social grace? It's a fascinating dance we perform, this balancing act between honesty and social decorum. Sometimes the lines blur, and we are not entirely sure what is real and what is not. It's a bit like trying to decipher a poorly written instruction manual, isn't it? So, we're all walking around, expertly masking our emotions, aren't we? It's as if we're constantly performing, playing roles in our own personal dramas. Sometimes, laughter is the most convincing prop in our emotional theater. It's a powerful tool, isn't it? We use it to deflect, distract, and hide the vulnerability lurking beneath the surface. Think of times you've laughed nervously, a thin veil over a rising tide of anxiety. Or the times you've forced a smile, a mask concealing sadness, fear, or even anger simmering beneath. Carl Jung, the brilliant Swiss psychiatrist, noticed this too. He didn't just focus on the sunny side of the psyche. Oh no, he delved into the shadows, the hidden depths of our subconscious minds. He saw that laughter wasn't always pure joy. Sometimes it's a defense mechanism, a way to cope with difficult emotions, to keep those uncomfortable feelings at bay. It's like a psychological smokescreen, obscuring uncomfortable truths we don't want to face. Our subconscious almost seems to have a twisted sense of humor, doesn't it? It's as if it says, here's a joke, a laugh, to cover up that existential dread. It's a coping mechanism, a survival strategy. We laugh to avoid crying, to avoid confronting life's uncomfortable realities. It's a brilliant, albeit slightly unsettling, psychological maneuver. We laugh to ease tension, bridge awkward silences, and avoid confronting uncomfortable truths. It's a social lubricant, a way to navigate the complexities of human interaction. Think about times you've laughed along with a joke you didn't quite understand, simply to fit in, to avoid the discomfort of silence. We're masters of deception, aren't we? We build elaborate facades, carefully constructed masks, to protect ourselves from judgment and vulnerability. It's exhausting, this constant performance. Sometimes, I think we're all actors on a poorly lit stage. And the audience? They're just as lost as we are. But Jung, that clever old Swiss psychiatrist, saw through the charade. He understood that laughter isn't always genuine mirth. Sometimes, that hearty chuckle is a carefully constructed dam, holding back a flood of suppressed emotions. He saw the hidden depths, the shadows lurking beneath the surface. He understood that laughter, in its complexity, can be a defense mechanism, a coping strategy for navigating life's uncomfortable realities. It's a way to keep uncomfortable feelings at bay, to maintain a sense of control in a chaotic world. Think of it this way. The louder the laughter, the deeper the well of suppressed emotions might be. A nervous giggle is a tiny crack in the dam, a warning sign that the torrent is about to break through. It's a subtle dance between joy and pain, a delicate balance between light and shadow. It's a fascinating, and sometimes unsettling, aspect of the human condition. It reminds us that we are all far more complex than we let on. We are all walking contradictions, aren't we? We are capable of immense joy and profound sorrow, all at the same time. Sometimes, laughter serves as a bridge between these two extremes. It's a delicate balance, this dance between our conscious and unconscious selves. We present a polished exterior to the world, a carefully curated persona designed to navigate social interactions easily. But beneath the surface, a whole different story unfolds. A narrative brimming with hidden anxieties, unspoken fears, and unresolved traumas. Jung called this the shadow self, that part of us we try so hard to keep hidden, even from ourselves. It's the part that whispers doubts, fuels insecurities, and sometimes unexpectedly erupts in a torrent of nervous laughter. It's a fascinating paradox, isn't it? The ability to find humor in the face of adversity, to use laughter as a coping mechanism. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, our innate capacity to find light even in the darkest of times. But it's also a reminder that we often wear masks, hiding our true feelings behind a facade of normalcy. We laugh to fit in, to avoid awkward silences, to deflect uncomfortable truths. We laugh because sometimes laughter is easier than tears, sometimes it's the only option. And that's okay. It's human. It's deeply, beautifully, messily human. The key is to recognize when laughter is a genuine expression of joy and when it's a carefully constructed defense mechanism. Understanding this duality allows for a deeper appreciation of the complexities of human behavior and a more compassionate understanding of ourselves and others. After all, aren't we all just trying to navigate this crazy world, one laugh, and one tear, at a time? Sometimes, that hearty laugh isn't just joy, it's a carefully constructed performance, a masterful act of emotional deception. We laugh to mask our discomfort, to navigate social situations, to hide our vulnerabilities. Think of those forced chuckles at a terrible joke. Are we truly amused, or are we simply sparing the storyteller, and ourselves, the agony of silence? It's a delicate dance between genuine mirth and strategic masking. We're all actors on life's stage, playing our roles with varying degrees of skill and authenticity. Jung believed this duality is inherent in the human experience. He saw laughter as a potent symbol, capable of concealing profound sadness or even terror. It's a psychological smokescreen, obscuring the anxieties that lurk beneath the surface, a way to regain a sense of control in moments of uncertainty or distress. Consider the nervous giggle, that tiny crack in the dam of composure, threatening to unleash a torrent of pent-up emotions. It's a subtle signal, a whisper of vulnerability amidst boisterous laughter. This ability to find humor in the face of adversity is a fascinating paradox. It speaks to our remarkable resilience, our capacity to find light in the darkest corners of our minds. But it also reminds us that laughter can be a shield, a defense mechanism, a way to protect ourselves from life's harsh realities. Understanding this is key to unlocking a deeper understanding of ourselves and the complexities of the human psyche. The next time you laugh, consider the depths beneath the surface. Is it pure joy, or is something else at play? Imagine laughter as a river. Sometimes a gentle stream reflecting the sun, other times a raging torrent, carrying debris and hidden depths. Sometimes, the laughter is a clear, sparkling stream of pure joy, reflecting the light of a happy heart. Other times, it's a muddy, churning river, concealing anxieties and unspoken fears beneath its surface. The louder the laughter, the deeper the current might run, carrying the weight of unresolved emotions. A nervous giggle, a barely contained chuckle, is like a tiny ripple on the surface of that deep, turbulent river, a subtle indication of the powerful currents below. This isn't about diagnosing every chuckle as a sign of deep-seated trauma. That would be ridiculous. It's about acknowledging the complexity of human emotion and the intricate interplay between our conscious and unconscious minds. Sometimes, laughter is a genuine expression of happiness, a joyful release of positive energy. Other times, it's a survival mechanism, a way to cope with difficult situations and maintain a sense of normalcy in the face of chaos. It's a coping mechanism, a way to regain control when things feel overwhelming. It's our mind's way of saying, I am okay, even when we're not. It's a defense mechanism, protecting us from the pain and vulnerability beneath. It's a multifaceted expression, capable of both revealing and concealing our true feelings. It's a human experience as rich and varied as the human heart itself, something truly beautiful and complex. So, laughter? It's not always what it seems. Sometimes, that hearty chuckle is a carefully constructed facade, a masterful performance designed to hide the deeper currents of our emotions. We're all walking contradictions, aren't we? One minute we're belly laughing at a silly cat video, the next we're wrestling with existential dread. It's a delicate balancing act, this human experience. Jung saw laughter as a kind of psychological smoke and mirrors, a way to deflect, distract, and momentarily forget the uncomfortable truths bubbling beneath the surface. It's a defense mechanism, a way to manage overwhelming feelings, to keep the dam from breaking. Think of it like this. You're walking a tightrope over a chasm of anxiety, and laughter is your shaky balancing pole. It might not be pretty, but it keeps you from falling. It's not always about hiding sadness, either. Sometimes, laughter is a way to assert control in situations where we feel powerless. A nervous giggle in a tense meeting? That's your subconscious saying, I am still here, even if I am terrified. It's a subtle act of rebellion, a silent declaration of defiance against the overwhelming forces around us. It's a way to maintain a sense of normalcy in the face of the absurd. Remember that awkward laugh after someone spills coffee all over themselves? It's not just politeness, it's a shared recognition of the chaotic absurdity of life, a collective sigh of relief that it could have been worse. This isn't about pathologizing joy, it's about understanding the nuances of the human experience. Laughter, like most things, is complicated. It's a complex cocktail of emotions, a potent blend of genuine mirth and carefully constructed coping mechanisms. Recognizing that complexity is a powerful step toward self-awareness. It's about acknowledging the full spectrum of human experience, from the depths of despair to the heights of pure, unadulterated joy. And understanding that sometimes those two extremes exist simultaneously, a beautiful and terrifying paradox. Sometimes, the most uproarious laughter masks the deepest pain. Think of a comedian killing it on stage, yet privately battling depression. Their laughter becomes a shield, a performance designed to protect both themselves and their audience from the vulnerability beneath. It's a fascinating paradox, isn't it? The very act of making others laugh can be a deeply personal act of self-preservation. It's a bit like that time I tried to bake a cake and ended up with a charcoal briquette. The ensuing laughter with my friends was a way to diffuse the sheer absurdity of it all. We were laughing at the disaster, but also, perhaps, at our own shared human fallibility. We laughed to acknowledge the unexpected, the messy, the imperfect. It was a way of bonding, a shared experience of the ridiculous. The laughter was a collective shrug against the chaos. This isn't to say all laughter is a deceptive mask. Of course, there's pure, unadulterated joy, the kind that bubbles up from the depths of your soul and makes you want to dance in the rain. But recognizing the other side, the protective, defensive laughter, allows us to appreciate the depth and complexity of the human experience. It allows us to understand that sometimes our coping mechanisms are as intricate and fascinating as the emotions they conceal. And that's something worth celebrating, even if it's with a slightly melancholic chuckle. It's a subtle dance, this interplay between genuine joy and defensive laughter. Sometimes, the line blurs, and we're left wondering what's truly driving that hearty guffaw. Think about it. That nervous giggle when you're caught in a lie, the forced chuckle during an uncomfortable silence. Are these authentic expressions of amusement, or are they carefully crafted performances designed to deflect scrutiny? We're masters of deception, aren't we? We can mask our emotions with remarkable skill, even from ourselves. Jung believed that laughter, at times, serves as a powerful defense mechanism, a way to shield ourselves from painful emotions. It's a psychological smokescreen, concealing the anxiety, fear, or grief lurking beneath the surface. Imagine a dam holding back a torrent of suppressed emotions. Laughter is the dam, strong and seemingly impenetrable, but with the potential to crack under pressure. A nervous giggle? That's the first tiny crack appearing, a warning sign that the dam might soon burst. It's not about pathologizing laughter, turning it into something sinister. Instead, it's about acknowledging its complexity, understanding its many layers and functions. It's about recognizing that laughter can be both a genuine expression of joy and a sophisticated defense mechanism, simultaneously. It's about accepting the full spectrum of human emotion, the light and the shadow, the joy and the sorrow, all interwoven into the rich tapestry of our experience. It's a fascinating duality, isn't it? We laugh to express joy, but we also laugh to mask pain. It's as if our emotions are playing a game of peek-a-boo with our consciousness, sometimes revealing themselves fully, other times hiding behind a veil of carefully constructed mirth. Think of it as a sophisticated form of emotional camouflage. We are chameleons of the psyche, adapting our outward expressions to fit the social context, even if it means concealing our true feelings. This isn't about diagnosing every chuckle as a sign of deep-seated trauma. That's a bit extreme. It's about understanding the nuances of human emotion, the subtle dance between our conscious and unconscious minds. It's about appreciating the complexity of our emotional landscape and how our inner world shapes our outer expressions. It's about recognizing that laughter can be a tool, a coping mechanism, a shield, a weapon, all at once. Sometimes, the most uproarious laughter hides the deepest sorrow. It's a paradox, a beautiful, slightly unsettling paradox that makes us human. We are not simply creatures driven by basic instincts. We are complex beings navigating a world of contradictions, and laughter is a reflection of that complexity. It's a way of saying, yes, this is painful. But I am still here. Still coping. Still laughing. And that, my friend, is profoundly human. So, next time you laugh uncontrollably at a slapstick comedy, remember, you might just be subconsciously processing trauma. It's as if your brain is saying, hey, look. Shiny object. Forget about that existential dread for a minute. It's a masterful distraction technique, really. Our subconscious is a sneaky little operator, isn't it? And let's not forget the polite laugh, the one offered when someone tells a joke so bad it could curdle milk. That's not genuine amusement, it's social lubrication. It's the emotional equivalent of WD-40 for awkward social situations. We're masters of masking our true feelings, aren't we? We're walking, talking, emotionally sophisticated chameleons. Think of it this way, your emotions are a band playing a chaotic symphony. Sometimes, the melody is beautiful and uplifting, filled with joy and laughter. Other times, it's a discordant cacophony of sadness, fear, and anger. Laughter, in this scenario, is the conductor trying to bring some semblance of order to the chaos. Sometimes it works brilliantly, other times, it's just a frantic attempt to keep the whole thing from collapsing into a messy pile of emotional wreckage. It's a valiant effort, even if not always successful. The real kicker? We often don't even realize we're doing it. It's all happening on a subconscious level, a silent, intricate dance between our conscious and unconscious minds. It's a hidden dialogue, a secret language spoken only to ourselves. It's a fascinating, slightly unnerving glimpse into the complex machinery of the human psyche. So, next time you laugh, take a moment to consider what's really going on beneath the surface. It might just surprise you. So, next time you're chuckling nervously at a particularly cringe-worthy joke, remember, you're not just being polite, you're engaging in a complex, subconscious performance art piece. It's a delicate ballet of social grace and emotional repression, all performed flawlessly, usually without your even realizing it. We're all walking, talking Oscar winners, even if our acceptance speeches are mumbled apologies for existing. It's a fascinating paradox, isn't it? We use laughter to mask our pain. But the very act of masking that pain reveals a deeper truth. We are resilient, resourceful creatures, capable of finding humor even in the darkest corners. We are not just surviving, we are thriving, even if our methods are slightly unorthodox and occasionally involve excessive amounts of dark humor. It's a survival mechanism, really, a way to navigate the absurdity of existence. Think of it as the psychological equivalent of duct tape. It might not be pretty, but it gets the job done. And sometimes, that duct tape is adorned with glitter and strategically placed emojis. Because, hey, even emotional resilience can use a little sparkle. This isn't about diagnosing everyone with hidden trauma. It's about appreciating the multifaceted nature of laughter. It's about acknowledging that sometimes, a hearty laugh is just a hearty laugh, a pure expression of joy. But other times, it's a subtle, almost imperceptible signal flare, a way of saying, I am okay, even when we're not. It's a testament to our ability to adapt, to cope, to find light even in the deepest shadows. It's a surprisingly elegant coping mechanism, one that's both deeply human and hilariously relatable. After all, who hasn't used humor to deflect an uncomfortable situation? We are all comedians at heart, just with varying levels of comedic timing and audience appreciation. Imagine a tightrope walker, balancing precariously high above a chasm of unspoken emotions. That precarious balance is our daily life, and laughter is sometimes the only thing keeping us from falling into the abyss. The louder the laughter, the more terrifying the fall might be, and the more impressive the tightrope walk becomes. It's a testament to our adaptability, our resilience, and our surprising ability to find joy amidst the chaos. We are all, in our own way, high-wire acts of emotional acrobatics. This isn't about diagnosing, remember. It's about understanding the human experience, not a neat, linear progression from point A to point B. It's messy, chaotic, full of unexpected twists and turns, punctuated by moments of profound sadness and unexpected bursts of laughter. It's the beautiful, bizarre, often hilarious paradox of being human. Sometimes, laughter is a genuine expression of joy, a well-deserved celebration. Other times, it's a shield, a deflection, a way of keeping the darkness at bay. And that's okay. It's profoundly human, a survival strategy, a coping mechanism, a testament to our incredible resilience. It's a way of saying, I am still here, even when barely hanging on. It's about accepting the full spectrum of our emotional landscape. Our emotions aren't neatly categorized into boxes labeled happy and sad. They're more like a vibrant, ever-shifting kaleidoscope, a swirling mix of colors and intensities. Sometimes, the dominant hues are bright and cheerful, other times, darker shades creep in. Laughter, in this context, isn't just one color, it's a complex blend, a subtle interplay of light and shadow. It's the way light catches the darkness, revealing unexpected beauty in the shadows. Sometimes, laughter is the light, illuminating the darkness. Other times, it's the darkness cleverly disguised as light. And that's okay. It's perfectly normal to experience a wide range of emotions, even within a single moment. It's the human condition in all its messy, beautiful glory. It's the symphony of our inner lives, a constant ebb and flow of joy and sorrow, light and darkness, laughter and tears. The complexity is what makes it beautiful. It's the richness of the human experience, the vibrant tapestry of our emotional lives. We are not simple creatures, we are multifaceted beings capable of profound joy and heartbreaking sorrow, often simultaneously. To deny the darkness is to deny a part of ourselves, to diminish the beauty of the whole. Embracing the full spectrum, including the shadows, allows for a richer, more authentic experience. We are not just one thing, we are everything. And that, my friend, is truly something to laugh about. Sometimes, that laughter is a lifeline, a way to connect with others in shared vulnerability. Think of those moments of awkward laughter at a funeral. It's not necessarily disrespectful, it's a shared acknowledgement of the absurdity of grief, a way to find common ground in the face of profound loss. It's a way of saying, I see you, I feel you, and even though this is incredibly difficult, we can find a moment of connection amidst the pain. It's a form of empathy disguised as humor, a way to navigate the unnavigable. It's a reminder that we are not alone in our struggles, that others understand the complexities of the human heart, the constant push and pull between joy and sorrow. This shared laughter, born from shared vulnerability, can be incredibly healing. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, our capacity to find connection and solace even in the darkest of times. It's a reminder that even in the midst of grief, there is still room for laughter, for empathy, for human connection. It's a quiet rebellion against the overwhelming nature of sadness, a tiny spark of hope in the vast darkness, a shared secret whispered between souls. A reminder that we are, indeed, all in this together. And sometimes, that is the most comforting thing of all. It's a strange dance, isn't it? This delicate waltz between sorrow and mirth. We laugh to mask the pain. But sometimes the laughter itself becomes painful. Think of it as a pressure cooker, the more pressure builds inside, the louder the eventual release. A quiet giggle might be a simmering pot, while a full-blown guffaw is the explosive whoosh of the valve finally giving way. It's not pretty. But it's real. And it's a part of the human experience. We are, after all, walking contradictions. Consider the comedian, often a master of this delicate balance. They stand on stage, sharing their deepest vulnerabilities and darkest secrets, cloaked in the guise of jokes. The audience's laughter is both validation and a shield, a testament to their courage and a way to protect themselves from the raw emotion of their performance. It's a beautiful, heartbreaking dance of vulnerability and resilience. Their humor is a bridge, connecting them to the audience, allowing a shared experience of vulnerability masked by the safety of laughter. It's deeply human. The kind of thing that makes you think, feel, laugh, and maybe even cry a little. Because that's life, isn't it? A chaotic blend of the beautiful and the brutal, the funny and the tragic, all wrapped up in one messy, wonderful package. And sometimes, that's exactly what we need to process it all. A good laugh, a shared moment of understanding, a silent acknowledgement of the human condition, and a little catharsis. Because that's what laughter often is, a form of release, a way to let go, a way to heal. It's a curious thing, this human capacity for both immense joy and profound sorrow. We often find ourselves navigating a tightrope walk between these two extremes, sometimes stumbling from one to the other in a single breath. The ability to laugh in the face of adversity, to find humor in the midst of heartache, is a testament to our resilience. But it's also a complex mechanism, a coping strategy that can both heal and obscure. Think of it like a chameleon changing its colors to blend into its surroundings. Sometimes, the laughter is camouflage, hiding the true depth of our emotions. We use it to protect ourselves, to deflect, to distract. It's a survival mechanism, a way of navigating the world's harsh realities. This isn't to say that all laughter is a mask, far from it. Genuine joy, unadulterated mirth, is a powerful force. But sometimes, that seemingly carefree chuckle is a carefully constructed facade, a way to keep the floodgates of grief from bursting open. It's a subtle dance, a delicate balancing act between what we feel and what we show. And it's often a subconscious act. We are not always aware of the complex psychological processes at play. We laugh to cope, to connect, to survive. And sometimes, that's more than enough. Sometimes, laughter is the only thing that keeps us going. It's a powerful tool, a double-edged sword, capable of both profound healing and subtle deception. It's part of what makes us human. The ability to laugh, even when we don't feel like it, speaks volumes about our resilience and our capacity for survival. It's a testament to our strength, our adaptability, and our remarkable ability to find light even in the darkest of times. A good laugh can be a lifeline, a beacon in the storm. And that, my friends, is something truly profound. It's a fascinating paradox, isn't it? We laugh at funerals, we chuckle nervously during tense situations, we erupt in mirth after witnessing something truly absurd. Is this a testament to our adaptability and resilience? Or is something more sinister at play? Sometimes, that hearty laugh is less a celebration of joy and more a desperate attempt to keep the darkness at bay. Think about it. The nervous giggle that escapes when you're caught in a lie, the forced chuckle when someone tells a painfully unfunny joke. These aren't expressions of genuine amusement. They're carefully constructed shields, protecting us from the vulnerability of our true feelings. They are the psychological equivalent of putting on a brave face, a way of navigating uncomfortable situations without fully engaging with the discomfort. It's a coping mechanism, a way of maintaining control in the face of chaos. It's like a magician's misdirection, dazzling the audience with laughter while subtly concealing the real act taking place beneath the surface. And yet, this isn't to diminish the power of genuine laughter. The unbridled joy of a shared joke, the infectious giggle of a child, these are pure expressions of mirth, devoid of the undercurrents of anxiety or fear. But the existence of these pure laughs only serves to highlight the more complex and nuanced role laughter plays in our emotional lives. It's a multifaceted gem, sparkling with joy, but also capable of concealing hidden depths. The key, I think, is to become more aware of this duality, to recognize when laughter is a genuine expression of happiness and when it's a defense mechanism, a way of shielding ourselves from pain. This self-awareness is not about suppressing laughter, quite the contrary. It's about understanding its context, purpose, and implications. It's about embracing the full spectrum of human emotion, including the uncomfortable and sometimes unsettling aspects. It's about accepting the complexities of the human heart and recognizing that sometimes, even laughter can have a dark side. The ability to laugh, to find humor in the darkest of times, is a testament to our strength. But it's also a reminder of the profound depths of our emotional landscape. It's a dance between light and shadow, a constant negotiation between our conscious and unconscious minds. And that, in itself, is a fascinating and endlessly captivating study. Consider the solitary laugh, the one that escapes. Unexpectedly while you're alone, perhaps while scrolling through social media or staring out a rain-streaked window. Is that a genuine expression of amusement, or a subtle release of pent-up tension? It's a question demanding deeper examination, a peeling back of layers to reveal the complexities beneath the surface. It's not about pathologizing laughter, but appreciating its versatility, its ability to act as both a beacon of joy and a cloak of concealment. Think of it like a chameleon, adapting its color to blend with its surroundings, sometimes vibrant and bright, sometimes subdued and almost invisible. The laughter bubbling up from deep within, unbidden and unexpected, can be as revealing as tears flowing silently down a cheek. It's a window into the subconscious, a glimpse into the hidden currents of our emotional lives. Sometimes, that seemingly spontaneous burst of mirth is a way of processing trauma, of finding a sliver of light in the darkness. It's a way of reminding ourselves that even in the face of adversity, there is still room for joy, even if it's fragile and fleeting. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. This isn't about analyzing every laugh with clinical precision, it's about cultivating greater awareness of our emotional landscape. It's about understanding the nuanced interplay between our conscious and unconscious minds, the way they collaborate to create the intricate tapestry of our emotional experiences. It's about accepting the full spectrum of human emotion, the highs and lows, the laughter and tears, the light and the shadow. And understanding that sometimes the laughter itself is the shadow. It's a delicate dance, this interplay between our conscious and unconscious selves. Think of it as a tightrope walk, where joy and sorrow constantly shift beneath your feet. One moment you're soaring high on a wave of pure mirth, the next, you're teetering precariously on the edge of something darker, something less easily defined. That's the beauty, and the challenge, of the human experience. We're not simply beings of pure light or pure darkness, we're a complex blend of both, constantly negotiating the terrain between them. And laughter, my friend, is often the bridge we use to navigate this sometimes treacherous landscape. It's the unexpected gust of wind that propels us forward, even when we're stumbling. Sometimes, that hearty laugh is a genuine expression of delight, a spontaneous overflow of joy. But other times, it's a carefully constructed facade, a shield against the vulnerability beneath. It's a way of managing chaos, of creating order in a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable. It's the human equivalent of a pressure valve, releasing steam before the boiler explodes. It's a survival mechanism, a way of coping with the inevitable pain and heartache life throws our way. Consider the child who laughs hysterically after falling down. Is it simply the pain, or is it also a way of regaining control, of asserting resilience in the face of a minor setback? It's a complex question without a simple answer. But by exploring the nuances of laughter, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves, our emotions, and our capacity for both profound joy and profound sorrow. It's about acknowledging the full spectrum of human experience, embracing the light and the shadow, the laughter and the tears. And that, in itself, is a journey worth taking. It's not about judging laughter as good or bad, it's about understanding its context. We're not machines. Our emotions aren't neatly categorized into boxes labeled happy and sad. They're a swirling vortex, a complex tapestry woven from threads of joy, sorrow, fear, and everything in between. In this context, laughter becomes a chameleon, shifting its colors to match the ever-changing landscape of our inner world. It can be a genuine expression of mirth, a spontaneous eruption of delight. Or it can be a strategic maneuver, a way of deflecting uncomfortable emotions, masking vulnerability, or subtly asserting dominance in a social situation. Consider a comedian. They often use humor to process their pain, transforming personal trauma into public entertainment. Their laughter might be a carefully crafted performance, a masterful blend of genuine emotion and calculated comedic timing, a way to connect with their audience while simultaneously shielding themselves from the depths of their own experiences. It's a profound act of self-expression, a testament to the human spirit's resilience and capacity for transformation. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always room for laughter, for hope, for a glimmer of light piercing the shadows. Understanding this complexity is key to unlocking a deeper understanding of ourselves and others. It's not about suppressing laughter, but rather about understanding its multifaceted nature. We are not always consciously aware of the subtle interplay between our conscious and unconscious minds, the delicate dance between outward expression and inward feeling. Sometimes, a hearty laugh is a genuine expression of joy, a pure celebration of life's simple pleasures. Other times, it's a carefully constructed facade, a mask we wear to shield ourselves from life's harsh realities. Laughter can be the sun, warming our hearts with its radiant glow, or the moon, casting long, mysterious shadows that hint at hidden depths. It's a powerful tool, capable of healing in deception, connection and concealment. It reflects our capacity for light and darkness, joy and sorrow, strength and vulnerability. This understanding isn't about labeling laughter as good or bad, but about recognizing its complex and multifaceted nature and appreciating its versatility, its ability to serve a variety of functions, both conscious and unconscious. It's about accepting the full spectrum of human emotion, the messy, beautiful, sometimes chaotic blend of joy and sorrow, laughter and tears. We are not simple beings. Our emotional landscape is far more intricate and nuanced than we often realize. By acknowledging the full spectrum of our inner world, we can begin to understand the deeper meanings behind our actions, including something as seemingly simple as laughter. It's a journey of self-discovery, a path toward greater self-awareness and emotional intelligence. And that, my friend, is a worthwhile pursuit. Recognizing this duality in laughter allows for greater self-compassion. It's not about judging ourselves for seemingly incongruous responses, but about understanding the intricate workings of our own minds. We are not always in control of our emotional reactions. Sometimes, our unconscious takes the lead, and laughter can be its surprisingly effective spokesperson. Think of it as a sophisticated defense mechanism, a way to navigate uncomfortable situations with a touch of grace, or at least, the illusion of grace. This isn't about becoming overly analytical of every chuckle, but rather about cultivating a deeper understanding of our emotional landscape. It's about acknowledging moments where laughter masks deeper feelings, serving as a buffer against overwhelming emotions. It's about recognizing that these moments aren't necessarily signs of weakness, but evidence of our resilience and adaptability. We are, after all, complex creatures, capable of experiencing a wide range of emotions simultaneously. We laugh to cope, connect, deflect, and protect. And that's okay. This newfound awareness allows us to be more empathetic toward ourselves and others. We can begin to understand why someone might laugh at an inappropriate time, or why laughter sometimes feels hollow or forced. We can approach these moments with greater understanding, recognizing that beneath the surface lies a complex tapestry of human experience. That, in itself, is a powerful step toward emotional growth and genuine connection. It's about accepting the beautiful messiness of being human. Recognizing this duality in laughter allows for greater self-compassion. It's not about judging ourselves for our seemingly incongruous responses, but about understanding the intricate workings of our own minds. We are not always in control of our emotional reactions. Sometimes, our unconscious takes the lead, and laughter can be its surprisingly effective spokesperson. Think of it as a sophisticated defense mechanism, a way to navigate uncomfortable situations with a touch of grace, or at least, the illusion of grace. This isn't about becoming overly analytical of every chuckle, but rather about cultivating a deeper understanding of our emotional landscape. It's about acknowledging moments where laughter masks deeper feelings, serving as a buffer against overwhelming emotions. It's about recognizing that these moments aren't necessarily signs of weakness, but evidence of our resilience and adaptability. We are, after all, complex creatures, capable of experiencing a wide range of emotions simultaneously. We laugh to cope, connect, deflect, and protect. And that's okay. This newfound awareness allows us to be more empathetic toward ourselves and others. We can begin to understand why someone might laugh at an inappropriate time, or why laughter sometimes feels hollow or forced. We can approach these moments with greater understanding, recognizing that beneath the surface lies a complex tapestry of human experience. That, in itself, is a powerful step toward emotional growth and genuine connection. It's about accepting the beautiful, messy, wonderfully unpredictable symphony of being human. It's about embracing the full orchestra of our emotions, even those that play a little off-key. After all, even a slightly discordant note can add character to a piece of music. And our lives, my friends, are the most beautiful, chaotic compositions of all. So let's learn to appreciate every note, every laugh, every tear. Let's embrace the whole darn score. Recognizing this duality in laughter allows for greater self-compassion. It's not about judging every giggle or guffaw, but about understanding the context, the subtle nuances of human expression. It's about acknowledging the complexity of our inner worlds, where joy and sorrow can dance a delicate waltz. We are not simply one-note melodies. We are symphonies of feeling, sometimes harmonious, sometimes a little dissonant, but always fascinating. This isn't about suppressing laughter, it's about understanding its multifaceted nature. Think of it like an iceberg. The laughter you see is just the tip, while the submerged portion represents the deeper emotional currents shaping it. Sometimes that submerged part is serene and calm, other times, it's a tempestuous sea of complex feelings. The journey towards self-awareness isn't about eliminating bad emotions, but about integrating them, acknowledging their presence, and understanding their roles in our lives. It's about creating space for the full spectrum of human experience, embracing both light and shadow. This understanding can lead to more genuine connection with ourselves and others, fostering deeper empathy and compassion. We can begin to see the beauty in complexity, the richness in contradictions. We are, after all, magnificent messes. So, the next time you laugh, ask yourself, is it joy, or is your subconscious trying to stage a comedic coup? Is that uproarious guffaw a genuine expression of mirth, or a cleverly disguised attempt to avoid confronting an uncomfortable truth? Perhaps it's a bit of both, a complex interplay of conscious and unconscious processes. We are, after all, walking contradictions, aren't we? A beautiful, messy blend of light and shadow, joy and sorrow. It's a bit like that time I tried to bake a cake and ended up with something resembling a volcanic eruption. On the surface, it looked like a disaster. But underneath, there was a surprisingly delicious, albeit slightly charred, cake. Our laughter can be similar, sometimes messy, sometimes burnt, but always uniquely ours. And that, my friends, is the wonderfully unpredictable symphony of being human. It's about embracing the full orchestra of our emotions, even those that play a little off-key. After all, even a slightly discordant note can add character to a piece of music. Our lives, my friends, are the most beautiful, chaotic compositions of all. So let's learn to appreciate every note, every laugh, every tear. Let's embrace the whole score. Consider the next time you laugh. What emotions are truly bubbling beneath the surface? Is it pure joy, or is there a hint of something else? Something darker, something more complex? Perhaps a nervous giggle masks anxiety, or a hearty laugh conceals a well of sadness? We often use laughter as a shield, a way to deflect uncomfortable feelings, to avoid the vulnerability of truly experiencing our emotions. It's a coping mechanism, a survival strategy. But what if we could learn to see beyond the laughter, to understand the story it is trying to tell? The beauty of exploring the human psyche lies in uncovering the layers of meaning hidden beneath the surface. It's not about dissecting every chuckle or analyzing every guffaw, but about cultivating a deeper awareness of our emotional landscape. Sometimes, the loudest laughter may be the most poignant expression of pain. Sometimes, the most heartfelt laughter is the most honest. Share your thoughts. What's the funniest defense mechanism you've ever witnessed? Let's explore the dark humor of the human psyche together. Let's delve into the fascinating, often contradictory world of human emotions and uncover the stories hidden within our laughter. What secrets do your chuckles hold? What tales do your guffaws tell? Let's unpack them together. Let's laugh, cry, and learn, all at once. Your growth thinks it's being visible when it's actually internal. It's a sneaky thing, this growth. It often hides in plain sight, camouflaged as a perfectly normal day. You might think you are just going through the motions. But deep down, your subconscious is busy rewiring your brain, building new pathways, and generally becoming more sophisticated. It's like a silent renovation project, messy, sometimes disruptive, but ultimately transformative. Think about learning a new skill, like riding a bicycle. At first, it's all wobbly and uncertain, filled with falls and scraped knees. You might even laugh nervously at your clumsiness. But underneath that nervous laughter lies a quiet determination, a stubborn refusal to give up. That's your growth working its magic in the background, even when you feel like a complete klutz. What about those moments when you unexpectedly burst into laughter during a tense situation? Perhaps it's a defense mechanism, a way to diffuse anxiety or avoid confronting uncomfortable truths. Or maybe, just maybe, it's a sign that you're processing the situation, finding humor in its absurdity, and somehow growing stronger in the process. Freud would say it's your ego trying to prevent the id from a complete meltdown. But let's be honest, sometimes our laughter is a sophisticated way of saying, I am not okay. But I'll pretend I am while I figure this out. It's our subconscious saying, hey, look over here, at this funny thing. Don't look at the real problem. It's a masterclass in distraction. And that, my friends, is a kind of growth, the growth of coping mechanisms, the evolution of resilience, the strengthening of the self. So, the next time you laugh, especially in an awkward or tense situation, take a moment to appreciate the complex dance of your emotions. Your growth may be laughing along with you. What do you think? Anyone with similar experiences should comment below and check out the full video via the link below.